Hey, what's up, everybody? So Diablo has a new community manager, and people are excited about that because we went a little bit of time here without one. I think it was not really too long. They were pretty quickly in replacing somebody, and with everything going on in the world, it's actually not. It's pretty impressive at how fast and quickly they stepped up to this. We got ourselves a new community manager, but more than that. Say hello to Adam Fletcher, man. He's joining as community development lead, and he joined me in my stream the other day, as he's been joining many people who are streaming Diablo. Obviously, people who have been involved in the Diablo community for a long time. He's already reached out to just about everybody, and he will continue to do so. It looks like. And he gave us a little bit of info the other day in the room, but really just kind of going around saying hi. And man, it would be great if the lines of communication with Adam were very open at Pez Raider on Twitter. And here's some of what happened yesterday. Obviously, one of the biggest pieces of news is that he is hiring. He says, "I'm hiring 2 CMs." So 2 community managers for the Diablo franchise. I obviously said, well, heck yeah, man, I'd love to fly out to California. But since I can't do that, anybody out in California who is interested in this, make sure you understand that it's going down, and this is very important
they want
time.
to do for Diablo
Get your
4
resume
and
in.
Diablo 3 and Diablo Immortal, all while the whole coronavirus thing is happening. I'm sure it's kind of one of the most wildest times that there is. I'm hiring 2 CMs for the Diablo franchise. Well, listen, I mean, I'd put my name in the hat, but I'm in Boston, Massachusetts. I just applied somewhere else the other day. I was the
So, I mean, I would absolutely dive into that, man. I love Diablo, and I've loved Diablo for so long. But so it's really good to see him in the chats, interacting. You know, he just was in there saying hi a little bit, listening a little bit. And you need them in Orange County, so he's got to find somebody in Orange County. So he's looking around. So all you Orange County people interested in Diablo, that's where to go. So shout out to him for coming by and stopping by and listening, and reaching out to everybody else. I told him, I'm busy with doing my wrestling or coverage and my my entertainment and comedy shows. So gaming shows and gaming stuff is kind of like the 3rd or 4th tier on my list of things to do. So I don't always have the time to cover Diablo the way I want to and talk about it the way I want to. I do, but there's just other people that are I think would facilitate it even better. So I recommended that he check out P-Child and Lord Fluffy, because they do a podcast, the New Meta podcast, which is great. I've done a lot of Diablo podcasting here or there, and I've listened to a lot of Diablo podcasting since 2012. You know, I always enjoy listening to multiple people's podcasts and videos about Diablo, as well as doing my own. And, I think right now they have the most honest and best running podcast about Diablo going. So I think that, he should check them out. So I recommended he check them out. He said he'd already talked with them a little bit, and he would talk with them more. I explained to him that Lord Fluffy is a little bit concerned, you know what I mean? Because he thinks that they hate him over at Diablo. And, Adam said if Lord Fluffy was hated, Wyatt and others wouldn't follow him, but they do. If he was that hated, Wyatt and others wouldn't follow him. So there you go. Hopefully he's get some love over there, and Adam Fletcher stops by for their podcast, and they can get some questions in and talk to him, or we can get him over here on Evil Spectrum 3, whatever it is. I would love to. I do a lot of interviews with a lot of wrestlers and other celebrities. I would love to have a few minutes to put together questions for somebody like Adam Fletcher, the community development lead for Diablo. I mean, the guy is, he's well known by a lot of people, obviously. He wrote, "Today's my first day back at Blizzard. It's my 16th month here. Excited to announce that I'll be leading up community development for the Diablo franchise. Excited to be a part of the amazing publishing team." And so he was really cool about it, man. And he's just been great so far from what I can see. The guy's into a lot of stuff. He's Seems like he's got just this great attitude about it, and I'm excited about it, man. I hope it's good. And he's going to bring on probably community managers that are going to talk to us even more, probably than he will. So when he gets that going, then it's going to be talking about those community managers and hopefully getting along with them and them reaching out to everybody. When it comes to Diablo 3, it's important. When it comes to Diablo 4, it's super important. And what's going to happen with Diablo Immortal, I don't know. What do you guys want to see with Diablo Immortal? I know that at first we all hated it. We were angry. But now that we get Diablo 4, I'm not as angry. I'm kind of like, all right, release it on the phone. I'm bored, go ahead. Release it. I'm bored. I'm sitting here bored. Like, go ahead, man. I would love to, once in a while, just mess around on my phone. But maybe I wouldn't like it. I don't know. I don't know how much I like these games on my phone. So I feel like the Diablo Immortal on your phone is really going to end up being for a lot of non-Diablo players. So they can reach a large market of people who aren't used to Diablo. And I honestly, you could potentially reach millions of players who aren't Diablo fans who play on their phone. And then you could reach a few Diablo fans who try it on their phone as well. And then you could even have a bunch of players who are like, I really like this type of game. I've always heard about Diablo on the PC, but I never played games like that. Maybe I'll check that out. And you may convert phone users to PC. It's only logical that you would. It's only logical that you'd convert a few PC players to the phone. You're going to at least get a lot of people to try it. And then the people on the phone, I think you could possibly try the PC game. So then you're cross-pollinating, and I think you could have something nice. It's just the only thing that was wrong with Diablo Immortal is how they announced it. They just made the mistake of how they announced it. They made a very bad error that, even I could have told them, absolutely don't do this. So I don't know what they were thinking. But be that as it may, it's a while ago. We should really, it was funny and it was a good thing, kind of. It wasn't a good thing. It was a funny thing. But it happened in the past. It was funny. But, we can move on from it now, right? We really got to move on from it. It was just so legendarily fail that we had to talk about it. But anyway, that's the news. That's all I wanted to talk about as far as Diablo goes. And wanted to see what you guys have to say about it. Now, we can go into more of this later and exactly who, Adam Fletcher is and some other things. If you want to do that, leave it in the comments down below. And I will get back to you on that in another video. All right, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys subscribe if you're new. Otherwise, leave a comment. How is your Season 20 going? What would you like to see out of Season 20? Please let us know below. And we'll talk about it. One of the things I did say to Adam when he came in the room the other day was, people definitely want double bounties, man. Obviously, you know that. But people are, like, clamoring for double bounties right now. Right now. And I hope the DH set is good, man, because I'm pumped up. All right, now we're really leaving. I can't freaking end this. I can't end this video. All right, other videos popping up on your screen that you might have missed. Man, I was a stuttering mess this episode. I don't know why. I think it's because I just drank a whole cup of coffee. I'm all over the place. All right, see you guys later.